all say. Baby wanna get it what they all say. West side girls love me, east side girls love me, down south girl trust me. You got something lovely. All I wanna do is let go, let go. Baby grab a hold and lose control. Never question your morality. God gave you your sexuality, so. Something that I like. I see you uptown on Broadway. Walk it out like a runway. Gotta get it what they all say. Baby wanna get it what they all say. West side girls love me, east side girls love me, down south girls trust me. You got something lovely. All I wanna do is let go, let go. Baby grab a hold and lose control. Never question your morality. Give you your sexuality. So let it show. Let it show. You got to. Let it show. Yeah, yeah. Let it show. Yeah. Hey, you don't gotta ask. Take it from me.
need to call me twice. Just cause I window shot don't mean I'm looking to buy. He says he's dynamite, but it was just alright. He left happily, it's all the same to me. You wanna take your time, don't rush to settle down. You wanna see the world, you wanna
All I want
window shot, don't mean I'm looking to buy. He says he's dynamite, but it was just alright. He left happily, it's all the same to me. You wanna take your time, don't rush to settle down. You wanna see the world, you wanna shop around. Cause men will come and go, that you already know. Why listen though, because I told you so. It is what it is, it is what it is. Just like this, it is what it is. It is what it is, it is what it is. Just like this, just like this. It is what it is, it is what it is. Just like this, it is what it is. It is what it is, it is what it is. Just like this, it is what it is.
What is good, everyone? What is good? Welcome to day 4 of Metaverse Fashion Week. We have a few people on the build right now. I'm expecting more people to filter through during the event. It is day 4, and I think that the majority of people were able to make it for the first couple of days, and I don't think they're able to make it for the 4th. We do still have a chat with I Am Judas coming up today, and we have definitely got Sinful Meatstick walking the runway. We have a bunch of event challenges in this build that everybody's at right now, and in addition we are going to have a ton of different challenges available to play during the actual events going on. So I'll be hosting some challenges live while we are like participating in the event, and then I will also be showcasing the event challenges that's on the DCL events page. Let me quickly turn my Discord on mute. Settings. Let's go to stream mode and let's get that off. Boom. Okay, let's get my display capture on now so we can see everyone inside the Central Land and show you guys what the event's going to be like. If it's your first day coming through to the Meta Party Metaverse Fashion Week events, then thank you for stopping by. We have been hosting a ton of events during the actual festival. We hosted 2. We hosted 3 so far, one on the 28th, one on the 29th, one on the 30th. This is our 4th Metaverse Fashion Week event today. As I said, we are going to be having a chat with I Am Judas, the person who actually created this entire build that we are in right now, which should be very sick. Let me just check my mic's working. Yeah, it is. Alright, awesome. So yeah, we're going to be having a chat with I Am Judas at around 3 PM UTC, and then we should be joined by Sinful Meatstick later today at around 3:50 PM UTC. The rest of the fashion show is going to be made up of me showcasing the Cyberstrife and Meta Party wearables and a bit more about the Cyberstrife RPG, and then we are also going to be inviting everyone in the audience to come up on stage and showcase their wearables, and we'll go through their passports and have a chat with some people inside DCL about what wearables they're wearing, what's everyone's favourite wearable creator, etc, etc. It should be a dope event, and as I said earlier, we do have a ton of event challenges up right now. As you guys who have been coming through for the first 3 days might know, you can find out the info about these event challenges on the DCL events page, guys. Head over to the Decentraland events page and look for the Meta Party event in that events page, and there'll be a list of all the event challenges. If you are not in the Meta Party community, then you can go and join the Discord by clicking the link right here. I'm going to showcase it on screen. This is the link to join our Discord. This is the link to join our Twitter. This is where you can find out more about the event challenges and more about Meta Party. We do host around 12 to 15 events per month inside the Central Land. What's good, goddammit? Good to see you back again. The GOAT, it says. So yeah, we do host around 12 to 15 events inside DCL, and we have been making a role-playing game inside the Central Land over the past 3 to 4 months called Cyberstrife, which we'll be releasing pretty shortly inside the Central Land. We're super pumped for that. God damn it, are you looking for Liz? Liz is right here. Maybe you don't see them. But yeah, if you are waiting for the event to begin, guys, I suggest go and explore the build. We have some key cards around the build which you can go pick up and claim and hold inside the Central Land. Once you collect all 3 key cards, you can redeem a wearable prize in the Meta Party Discord. Post a screenshot of those wearables, of those keys, into the Meta Party Discord. What's good, Yukivi? I can never pronounce your name, man. Yukivi. I want to see it. I want to see it. But yeah, what's good? Thank you for coming back again. I think you've been through to all of these events, and you're a Cyberstrife NFT owner. Very sick outfit on today, mate. Very, very sick outfit. We've got an awesome shield. We've got an axe. We've got the Celestial Berserker suit. Wow, by Dice Masters. We've got the Berserker helmet. We've got the Legionnaire Legacy of Souls axe. Wow. You must have been grinding for these wearables, surely, man. Surely. Very dope outfit on there. If you are struggling to get the top floor, guys, you need to head to the entrance. And I'm going to jump down in around a second just to try and help anyone up who might be struggling. Let's see. Do we have anybody down here who's struggling to get up? We have Tang Bao at the entrance. We have a few people at this side. Maybe they're on the car. Maybe they're a couple of levels up. Not too sure. Not too sure. It can be confusing to get to the top floor if it's your first time walking into this build because it's massive. It's created by I Am Judas and it's a super dope build. I can see we got Alex doing the parkour there to get to the main stage. Maybe we can. That parkour should be pretty simple, Alex. It's not a challenging one. It's like small blocks, so you should be able to make it for sure. I did see you on the parkour, but I don't see you now. This is just one way of getting to the top floor. We will be changing out these blocks and making different parkour courses for future Meta Party events. And at the top floor is where we're going to be hosting a lot of our actual big parkour challenges up there. We have got a super hard parkour coming soon, which is being requested by the Meta Party community. So that is going to be coming soon at the top floor after Metaverse Fashion Week. As I said, Judas has made this build and it's super sick. And yeah, it's going to be amazing to host events here in the future. I have like 5 or 6. I see you have like all wearables possible on you, even eyes and lipstick. Not even sure if those types. God damn it, you only have 5 or 6 wearables, did you say? You got loads of wearables, god damn it. You got Mythics, the Baby Doll Quiz Zone. Oh, I think you won this, right? That's an insane wearable right there. I love it. It's so dope. You got the purple futuristic outfit jacket. That's very sick. The Voxboard's Mythic Chain. Damn. Dino helmet, Party Samurai, Baby Dolls, World Cup prediction kit, Meta Misfits, Royal Runway suit, Inferno sneakers, Access shades. Trying to see how many Meta Party wearables we can see here. Festival fit, a ton of Meta Party wearables in there. A load of Meta Party wearables. We are going to be giving away a few wearables today as well. We've got the Meta Shogun available to give away. Cube Man official. What's good? I saw you at the previous events that you've been coming through again. That is an insane outfit. It really is. That outfit is crazy. I think we were looking at the shoes at yesterday's event. And the actual head as well is sick. Games on chain. Very dope. Wearable creator. Wow. I wonder if you made any of these wearables, Cube Man. Why didn't we get you on this event? We should have. We should have. I just don't think we've connected before. But very sick outfit on right there from Cube Man. Alex is here. So cool. It's dope. It's dope. It's not as busy as the previous days, Alex. It's not as busy as the previous days. It was a lot busier the first 1, 2, 3 days of Metaverse Fashion Week, and now it's a little bit dead today, guys, but hopefully it's going to pick up during the actual event. That would be dope if it did, if more people came through during the actual event. But we still have a jam-packed schedule for today. We're going to be inviting everyone up on the stage in around 5 minutes. We do have music from Tough London again, another awesome house set which we can be listening to, but I want to let everybody know that there is some event challenges to complete while you guys are here. We're going to put the music on for around 10 minutes, and I want you guys to go around the build, the full build here, okay? Now you know your way to the top stage. I want you to go around the full build and find 3 different access cards, 3 key cards. They are hidden around the build in different areas, loads of different areas. There's one very close to us right now on the top floor, like where we are. There's one at the bottom, and there's also one, how can I describe what the other one is? If you were a hamster, you would go through this thing, like a hamster tunnel. That's a bit of a clue where the second one is. The first one's on the first floor. The third one is close to everybody on the top stage right now. So go and find those 3 key cards, guys, and post a screenshot after you've found all 3 into the Meta Party Discord to be able to win a wearable. You'll get a brand new free wearable that's never been given out before. It's not even available for sale in the marketplace. You'll be given that wearable for free for collecting those 3 key cards, but they are hidden around the build somewhere, so you've got to go and find them. They're on loads of different floors. I might give a little clue away here. I think God damn it just found one. This is a little clue. If you look on the screen, here's a clue right here. I'm not going to give any more clues away, but they are pretty easy to find. You shouldn't have any trouble actually finding them. I just want to make sure they've all spawned in. Yeah, I've just seen another one on screen. So there's some clues, guys. Go and collect those 3 key cards around the build to earn a wearable. All right, all you got to do is collect 3 key cards. We've got Mattia Belloni saying which event. This is a community fashion show. A community fashion show, guys. So we are intending to have some oh god damn, it's already found 2. Let's go. Let's go. Which one has he found? I wonder which one he's found. There is 3 in total to collect, and there we go. We have a ton of people coming on the build right now. Hopefully everybody knows the way up. But everyone that's at the top stage right now, you guys could be winning a free wearable. A free wearable just by locating 3 key cards within the build. That is an insane jacket. Wow, very nice jacket. I don't want to try and mispronounce the name, but yeah, that's an awesome jacket. We got Hugh Pow in at the event now. Hugh Pow is a regular attender of Meta Party events, so go and find 3 key cards around the build. You'll know the drill. Post a screenshot of the 3 key cards into the Meta Party Discord and you'll win a free wearable, guys. A free wearable. Bottom floor and 3rd floor. Yeah, there's one on the bottom floor, one on the 3rd floor, and there's one in a tunnel as well. Tobik, what's good? We got Tobik in at the event. How is he flying? How is Tobik flying around? What just happened? Tobik just... I've just watched Tobik fly through the floor. He's got hacks. He's a moderator for Decentraland. He's now got hacks. He can fly through colliders. What happened? I don't understand. Anyway, we're going to get the music on for around 5 minutes. And we should be bringing Ebriel. I see Ebriel here, actually, from Golfcraft. So maybe Ebriel and Golfcraft will be coming up on stage in around 5 minutes to showcase their wearables. And we'll chat a bit about Golfcraft while Ebriel is up on stage. So let's get Tough London back on for 5 more minutes while you guys go and find those keys. And then we'll bring Golfcraft up on stage to showcase some awesome wearables. Alright, I think we are about to be joined by Golfcraft on the call right now. We're joined by Ebriel, so let's get Ebriel in. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Do you guys want to jump up on stage right now to be able to showcase some wearables? I see you just in front of the stage here. There's a staircase just around the corner.
Yeah. I'm
Awesome.
in the stage now.
Perfect. The wearables you're wearing are awesome. Obviously, it's Ebriel from Golfcraft, right?
Exactly.
So, do you want to talk a bit about Golfcraft and the wearables that you're wearing right now?
Yeah, this is the new collection, Space, that everyone can get by playing Golfcraft. It's free just by playing. You can get fashion tickets and claim these wearables. We have 5 collections. This is the Canopus one, and I will change to a different one now.
Awesome. It looks so dope. Every wearables that you guys come out with are amazing, very detailed. Who actually designs the wearables? Is it yourself and Pablo?
Yeah, we have a team.
Awesome.
The name is Carlos and Laura, and they made these amazing designs and 3D models, and they are really good artists.
For sure, they definitely are. They're very talented, as I think everyone can tell by just looking at the wearables. They're amazing. And you said that people can just head over to Golfcraft and play the game at Golfcraft to earn in-game currencies to redeem the wearables in-game as well. You don't need to go anywhere else to claim these wearables. It's just at the Golfcraft
Exactly.
parcel. That's awesome. How long has Golfcraft been inside the Central Land now?
It will be about 2 years now.
2 years. Is that actually like as Golfcraft, or is that you and Pablo has been inside the Central Land for 2 years?
Pablo and me, and also the Golfcraft started a long time ago as an idea,
I see.
and it evolved into a product. And it was a long time ago that we started.
That's awesome. I mean, the progression that you guys have made is amazing. I remember one of the first game modes that you came out with. It was so much more basic compared to what you have right now. It's been crazy to see, you know, as I said, the progress that you guys have been making. Is it the full team who also makes the games as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pablo, Laura, Carlos, and me.
Awesome. That's amazing. It's as I said, it's awesome to see what you guys are doing inside the Central Land. It's definitely one of my favourite games to play inside DCL, and it always has been, for sure. You guys have experimented with a few different games in the past as well, right?
Yeah, we made a multiplayer game for Game Jam, and also a game about shooting spheres.
Nice.
They were all very experimental, and Golfcraft is like our main product now, the culmination of all our experiments in the Central Land.
I see it.
We're really happy with it.
Yeah, well, I bet you are. I bet you're very happy with it. It's an awesome game to play. It's really fun. It really is. It's very different to just like the clicking games, you know. And it's hard to make something different than a clicking game inside the Central Land at the moment. So the way that you guys have been doing and the way you guys have made Golfcraft is insane. It's so dope. Are you also hosting parties there? I believe you did something with Tobic, right?
Yeah, we hosted DCL Awards. We remade the entire building to match the event.
Nice.
It was really fun. It was really fun to collaborate with Tobic. If anyone else want to collaborate with some events, you're welcome to
For
talk
sure.
with us. Yeah.
That would be awesome. I think it's a great opportunity for anybody who hosts events inside the Central Land to collaborate with you guys, because, as I said, you're doing amazing stuff, and it's awesome to see. So let's go back to the wearables a bit. You have a bunch of different collections that were released at different times, right? For different seasons, if I'm correct.
Exactly, that's right. We are now working on our next season. That is urban and jungle and mountain. We will be releasing them in the next month, from now to the end of the year.
Awesome. And how long does a season last for? Is it similar to like the style that Call of Duty have or Fortnite have with the Battle Pass? Like it lasts for so long and then you release a brand new edition?
Yeah, something like that. Every 3 months we release a new collection, and others collection is not are not available to claim anymore. But the good thing is the fashion ticket that you get by playing work for any collection. So you can play now and get ticket for the next collection and the next after that.
Wow.
No problem with that.
That's awesome. That's very cool. So people can stack as many in-game currencies as they want to later redeem what collection they want, instead of just getting one from the new collection that comes out. You know, they can pick. I like the emote you just did. That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, that emote is you can get it for free, really easy in Golfcraft. Talking with the NPC in the entrance, you can get this. I'm playing a few games. You can get this emote.
That's awesome. That's very sick. So it's a free emote for everyone in the audience. If you haven't already went and checked out Golfcraft, head over to the Golfcraft HQ inside the Central LAN. I'm going to pull it up on the Explore right now, see if anyone's there at the moment. Or what are the coordinates, Abriel? There we go. There's 10 people there right now. We can see. They're 47 minus 45, right?
Exactly.
Amazing. So head over here, guys. Jump in after the fashion show and go claim a free emote from Golfcraft. How long has that been available for?
Yeah.
A while?
Yeah. This collection will last 1 more month, and then we will change to the next collection.
Awesome. Have you got any sneak peeks at what the next collection might be? Did you already mention it?
Yeah, it's urban with a little of cyberpunk vibes.
Awesome.
expect something like that.
Well, I guarantee it's gonna be very cool, because every other collection you guys have is insane. The one you're wearing right now is amazing. Is this a recent collection or a long previous one?
This is the current collection.
The current collection.
You can get this wearables right now.
It's awesome. It's very, very sick. I love the red glow in the middle of it, like a gem, right?
Yeah.
It's very sick.
It must like alien.
So Hugh Pow's asking, what are the coordinates for the emote? Let me just get them up one more time. It is 47 minus 45. Awesome. So really appreciate you coming up on stage and showcasing the wearables and telling us a bit more about Golfcraft, Abriel. We're going to leave you on stage for another 5 minutes to pull some emotes, do some dancing, and we'll get the music on in the background.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. Alright, let's get the music back on, guys. And
I have to praise you.
Alright, what is good, everyone? We do have some event challenges available to complete today. If you guys want to head over to the DCL events page to find a full description of all of those event challenges. There is 2 different challenges up on that events page, and we're going to be doing a few more at the end of today's event after everyone has walked the runway. And yeah, appreciate everyone who's came through for day 4 of Metaverse Fashion Week. We are going to be joined by I Am Judas in around, I believe, 10 minutes time. We're going to get the music back on for those 10 minutes and then let everyone complete those event challenges in those 10 minutes before we bring Judas up. The community runway is going to be opened for the audience after we have Sinful Meat Stick up on the stage, so that's at around 3:50 PM UTC. After Sinful's walk the runway, we will then get everyone in the audience up and they can all showcase the wearables. So yeah, as I said, appreciate everyone coming through. Make sure you're completing the event challenges and enjoy the music.
Tell me
Alright, what is good, everybody? Again, thank you to everyone who's turned up today for day 4. I am going to give a quick hint away about the keys. On screen right now, on the 3rd floor, I'm going to showcase where one of the keys are. Oh, it's already been claimed. It's already been claimed. But this is a spot. If you don't see them, then you need to go to a different realm, a quiet realm, and try and pick them up. Or come back after the event's ended when there's less people here and try and collect all keys, because I have heard we're having some issues. Once one person collects all the keys, they apparently disappear until you go to a quiet realm or refresh. So I do apologise about that, guys. We used to doing events over 24 hours, so we don't really have this issue. But yeah, it's not ideal at all. Do go to a different realm to locate the keys, please. If you are trying to find them right now, hop into like a really quiet realm. Let's check out one that isn't too busy, and let's show people on the 3rd floor how to change realms if you don't know already. You can just click I to open up your backpack, go into the top left hand corner and click on the realms, and I will go into like Unicorn, Loki, Athena or Hela or even Hera to get the keys at the moment, as there's a lot of people on the build right now, meaning a lot of people are trying to collect them, and if you can't find them anywhere, it's because someone already has them and you need to go to a quiet realm to pick them up. I'm hoping everyone on the build can hear me and you know, understand what I'm saying, to not get any confusion around finding the keys. But if you are having some challenges, please go to the Meta Party Discord for some support during the event, or you can ask other people who's in the build right now about the key challenge, and they should be able to help for sure. Sinful just came in, Kisses just came in. Is that Kinessa? It might be, I'm not too sure. But yeah, appreciate everyone who has turned up for day 4. We are going to have an interview with I Am Judas in around 2 to 3 minutes time, and that should be super interesting. We're going to talk a bit more about how this actual build was created, and then we're going to finish up the event with Sinful Meatstick later on, who's going to be walking the runway and showcasing his awesome wearables. So that should be awesome. And as I said, we do have some event challenges going on. If you missed the conversation about the event challenges, head over to the Decentraland events page for more information. Find the Meta Party events page in the DCL events website, and there's a full list of the actual event challenges there, or you can head to the Meta Party Discord. In the announcements channel, there's a description on the event challenges as well. We have mentioned them, you know, just throughout the entire event, so if you don't want to do that, just hold up for a little bit and we'll go over them probably in the next 20 minutes or so again. And as I said, there is a bit of an issue with the key challenges at the moment. Apparently if you collect the keys, it makes them disappear for other people, so go to a quiet realm if you do want to collect the keys right now, or come back to the event after this has ended when there's less people here, and the key should spawn right away from you. There's one on screen right now that has actually appeared for me now after I've like run away and then ran back. It's now here. Let's see if the other ones have spawned back in as well, so we can give some hints away on stream. There is one in this tunnel down there, but it hasn't spawned in for me. So as you can see, as you like run away from areas, the keys might like respawn for you. It's strange, and we're going to try and figure that out so it doesn't happen again at future events. But yeah, let's try and get the music back on until we hop on the call with Judas. To Decentraland. Thank you for joining us on the call, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Yes.
There's a lot to talk about, man. There's a lot to talk about. Everyone who's came through to the events have been talking about the build. It's amazing to actually be hosting an event in it after, you know, all the calls and the work that you've been doing on the build. It's surreal. So appreciate you, you know, making this, man. It's insane.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was a great experience working with you guys. Once I got started, I just love it. I just love the experience going through it. So
For
yeah,
sure.
thanks a lot. I'm glad everyone enjoys it. It's not loading for me at the moment, so I'm gonna have to refresh and make it again. But okay, cool.
We have had a few issues with the loading. A few people have like had to go to different realms and been kicked out of the main realm across the 3 days we've been hosting them, the events. So yeah, not the best, but hopefully you get in at some point, man. You were in yesterday.
Okay.
I've seen you throughout the events, right? You've been coming through.
Yeah, I've been coming through. I was in there earlier today, a little bit, an
Right.
hour early because of the time changes. Because I'm just a little bit confused at the moment.
Same
as
here.
per usual.
Yeah.
But I'm trying my best. And
Yeah.
I'm just trying to reload it now, and I'm on the client, so it's a little bit tricky. I may have to completely refresh the client. I'll be there shortly.
No worries, no worries. So for everyone who's on the build and might not be aware of yourself, do you want to give everyone a bit of an introduction?
Sure. Hi guys. My name is Judas. I've been in Central for about 3 years now, and just having fun really. Seeing what's up, meeting some people, trying to be as creative as possible, and just have some fun. So yeah.
I think you're
Nice to
underplaying
meet
it,
you
man.
all.
You're underplaying it for sure, Judas.
I don't know. I mean, I've done a few builds. I have. It's just been a whirlwind, to be honest. It's just been moving so quickly. I mean, the space moves so quickly, and there's just so much going on. It's just been a whirlwind, like a complete roller coaster, and the rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper.
I bet.
Fasten your seatbelts.
How did you first get into actually like creating 3D assets for Decentraland? Because you don't only make builds, you also create wearables.
Yeah, so I did start with the in-game builder about 3 years ago, and there were fewer assets in the builder than there are now, and less things that we could do with the builder. So I thought, why not build my own assets and see if I can create some structures? And Blender's a really cool tool.
For sure.
I really wish I'd like sit down and do some like proper lessons with it. I mean, most of my lessons now, people are sending me clips and like YouTube shorts of how to do things in Blender, which is really cool. So
That's awesome.
I'm
Man.
enjoying Blender. Yeah, but Blender's fun. It's like a Lego set for grown-ups.
So you started with the actual builder, which I use myself as well for some events because it's easy when you're hosting multiple events per month. Do you think that's a good like starting place for someone who wants to get into creating things for Decentraland, or should they jump right into Blender?
I would say the builder. To be honest, I think if I had jumped into the builder and the builder had lots of assets in there, and we could move things around with the smart items and things like that, I would have just stayed in the builder.
Yeah.
And maybe just delved a little bit into Blender, but there was a need because there wasn't much available at the time.
Yeah.
And I like to create things anyway, and running around Decentraland, seeing all these cool things that people are building, I just wanted to test myself and learn something new. Blender's fun, I'd say to everybody. It's a really cool tool. Any sort of 3D modeling software that you can even delve into AR, VR, XR, MR, whichever R you want to. It's really fun. And it will open a lot of doors.
I find it very stressful. I can't lie. I really do. I'm quite a beginner.
There's definitely lots of buttons and lots of things to press.
Yeah.
And many a time, I think I've smashed my keyboard a few times. Fits of rage. No, but it's fun. It's fun, and when it all works together and all fits together, and you see the end product.
It's worth it.
Yeah, there's satisfaction. It's
definitely a skill that you've really got to like improve upon over time, right? It's it's really challenging for someone like myself to get into it. I'm stuck in the builder essentially because I just find it's so much more convenient for hosting the amount of events that we do at Meta Party. But thankfully we have T3 who can, you know, create a lot of our assets in Blender, and then we upload them to Builder. So that's like, that works out quite well. But this full build that we're in right now was all made in Blender, right?
Yeah. Every asset in here is a custom-made asset, from the lamp posts all the way down to whatever else you can see.
Wow.
Yeah, all in Blender. This is all in Blender.
The detail on it, as we've talked about on some calls before, is just insane. Like the fact you've got the pipes running along the side of the builds, the cameras that are here and everything. It's just it's so fun, man. The entire build is fun, and it's massive. It feels huge for a 12 parcel. I've said this so many times, but it feels massive for a 12 parcel. Like I feel like I'm in like a 16 by 16 when I'm looking around here.
Yeah, it's a nice big space, you know, and trying to fill a space like this with the limitations, it's a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
But it, you know, as you guys may know, I like to make that kind of labyrinth style spaces, and this has just been like the whole 3 years come together. I'm really, really pleased with this build, and the structure, the layout. It just seems to fit and work. Maybe a little bit of more like work up around these viewing ledges up here, but yeah, thanks guys, really, for the opportunity.
It's amazing, man.
It
was amazing to work with you. It really was, Judas. And like you went above and beyond to what we even expected. Like we didn't expect like any animations on anything in reality, and then you came out with like the flying car idea, and then you started adding all these amazing animations to the dance floors. You made a custom dance floor down there. The lights that move around. We haven't got the yellow ones working downstairs because it was too much to fill with before the event. But the actual red ones up top look amazing, and there is yellow ones on the floor downstairs as well that we just need to add in, which like also just so dope. It's you really went above and beyond with it, man, for real. And as you're saying, like to fill a 12 parcel is a real challenge. In Builder it's almost impossible, and you come up with these ridiculous structures that are just empty, you know, and it's like it just looks terrible. But this is so like packed, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel empty at all whatsoever. And I love how you can see everyone in the build from like basically any point that you're looking at, right? So you can stand at any of these viewing points or be in any of the rooms and see the entire of the build almost.
Yeah, that was the idea really, because when I first started building, I mean, even with the mazes that I'm building now, it's all quite enclosed, and it can feel quite claustrophobic. And I think, you know, having a space like this, especially when I think maybe when people put the goggles on, and actually visit in VR, it's nice to have big open spaces where you can see like sights,
For sure.
and see lots of things going on rather than feel enclosed in a space. And it just, you know, yeah, exactly.
It looks amazing, man. It looks so dope. I want to chat a bit about the other builds that you've actually made inside the Decentraland as well. So you created the band room for the Rockin' Unicorns, right? Which is one of my favourite builds inside the Decentraland to this day. I just think it's amazing. It suits the Rockin' Unicorns so much, you know what I mean? And it's a very popular location. And there's another build which I'm not sure if everyone's aware that you made. I don't know if we can even talk about it, or I don't know if you want to chat about it, but the shopping centre is all I'm going to give a hint to.
Yeah. That's so funny. Which one is the shopping centre? No, please mention it.
The Walmart build.
Yeah, Walmart. No, I mean, no, I'm happy for people to mention that. That was, you know, I'm really proud of that build. You know, I really enjoyed that build because that was like the first time that I really tried to model it. You know, use something else as a reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was fun. And you know, it was very early days, and it just, you know, looking around now, you can see what's happening. You know, the shelves in the supermarkets are empty, and everyone's moving online. So, you know, that would a shout out to Brad for that one. That was his idea. So.
It's awesome, man. It's so dope. I've seen it in so many articles, and I've seen it in so many videos. I've seen it like in the recent video that came out, that everyone's been talking about on Twitter, that came out kind of trashing Decentraland a little bit, right? That it's got some different viewpoints, you know, in that video anyway. They're in Walmart and they're checking it out, and they're like, you know, they think it's like actually Walmart coming into Decentraland and making this build. You know, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to have to deploy that on some sort of world somewhere, so people can run through it again and just do a few more updates. But yeah, no, it was a joke. It's a fun idea.
It's super
but
fun, man. It's very,
it's
very
reality,
fun.
I suppose. It feels like it's coming now, unfortunately. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's just hilarious how many articles I've actually seen it in. And have you guys even hosted an event there ever?
no, there was no event there.
I see.
I think the space is occupied now by Zen Baby NFTs.
I see. So it's not even in Decentraland anymore. It's like a historic
it's
artifact now. In reality, it is.
And I hope I still have the files.
Oh, I really
just
hope
like
you
my
do.
brain, my computer's a little bit scatty too, with its memory. So I have to dig it out somewhere. Hopefully, it's there.
For sure. I would love to
Yeah.
see it again somewhere, man. That would be awesome. It would. So you've also made like a ton of other builds as well, right? Not just the Rotten Unicorns, Walmart in the build win right now. How many in total do you think you've made?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Probably, I don't know. That's a really difficult question to answer. Again, builds that have been deployed, I don't maybe over 10.
Wow,
I think maybe.
that's a lot. That is
10
a lot.
maybe.
Wow. And is there
No,
any more
5,
like?
6?
Is there any? No, no worries. Is there any that they actually like the community use that like they host events in right now apart from the Rockin' Unicorns? Am I missing one that's still like quite in use?
Apart from the Rocking Unicorns, at the moment, off the top of my head, no, I can't think of any. But I hope I haven't offended anybody because my memory's terrible anyway.
I see.
So if the build is being used and I don't remember, then I'm really sorry.
No worries, man. No worries. You used to have a map, right? Like an interactive map at your own HQ inside the Central Land, which was awesome. It was one of my favourite like interactive things to display like builds that you've worked on in the past. It was so sick. I would love to see that again, man, because, like, for example, we could send people over there to go check out all the other builds that you've made in the past. It was so dope, that little interactive kind of map that you had.
Yeah, that was in the, if I remember it correctly, the YOLO journey.
Yeah.
Or it was in the journey room. That's it. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a smaller map of TCL, and I had placed little models of where the builds and where they had been deployed.
Yeah, it
But
was
yeah,
very
yeah.
dope.
I decided to remove that because it just takes so much space
I see.
in the scene. But yeah, I do plan to build a world and maybe just plonk loads of things there.
Well, you got a big event coming up in April, right? We got the Maze event going, part 2 of the Maze event.
Yeah, so it's actually the Ladders Maze is launching mid-April, probably around the 13th of April is the proposed date. Everybody's invited to come and get lost in the Ladders Maze. I'm just running through it now, trying to fix up all the little gaps, and it's really frustrating. I've had to cheat and make all the transparent materials opaque so I can actually see the walls. But for you guys, I'm going to make it completely transparent. Maybe not completely, because that's almost impossible, I think.
I see.
I think it's almost possible. Yeah, but you guys are invited to the launch party, and I think we're having the after party with you guys.
Yes.
With CJ.
For sure, that'll be amazing. That'll be a dope event for sure. I'm trying to find the actual video that you posted recently where it's a preview of like the world you've created, and not just the actual maze, right? There's other components in that scene that you've made.
Yeah, so the idea is it's going to start out as a nice empty green space, and then over time I'm hoping to build it up and it become less green actually as it progresses, and there's more mazes and there's more events and obstacles on the space. So hopefully
Right, we're back. I disconnected from the stream. It happens sometimes, but we're back. The audio should be paused for a second, then we're back on. But I do have a preview of the actual maze up on screen right now, I believe, if it's not frozen, which looks amazing, man. It looks so dope. I don't even know how you make something like that, because the amount of hours that must have went into that maze has got to be quite significant for sure.
Yeah, it's it's some people enjoy knitting or crochet or doing puzzles. for me, that's almost like a therapy. There are some parts that are really frustrating, like now trying to find the niggly bits. But building it from scratch is quite satisfying.
I bet.
Yeah, I just want to get bigger and bigger. I just want to get just want bigger and bigger and more crazy.
I'm just checking out the screen. It looks like it's still frozen, right?
The screen's not moving. No,
Yeah.
not for me.
Maybe we might need a refresh here, which is not ideal at all. I'm gonna see if this 1 second, mate. Just if the screen
Problem?
in land is frozen, because they might not even be able to hear us. Right.
Hello,
Always something.
hello, Centraland.
There's always some technical issues, man. There's always some. Maybe I'm gonna have to refresh here or hop off the build and come back on just so I can see the screen.
Wave if you can hear us.
Yes, yes, please wave. We need to know.
No, nobody's waving.
Nobody's waving. There is a delay, even if they can hear us. There'll be like a 30-second delay on that, if not more.
25, 24, 23, 22. Mississippi. I forgot the Mississippi. Right.
Let's see. I've refreshed. I'm just coming back up to the stage now.
I'm gonna refresh.
Let's see. Okay. It looks like it's still frozen. Not ideal at all. Not ideal.
We're having a good chat.
Yeah, we are. We are for sure. We are for sure. I might need to close down my full Decentraland and get back in to see if that's actually working. That normally does the trick, because client's a tricky issue to refresh, right? Like, it's not simple to get a refresh on client for some reason. There should be a refresh button, I think.
Yeah, there needs to be a refresh button. But client's really cool because the graphics, the visuals are so much sharper.
The next level
And it just
compared to the
looks
browser.
So satisfying for my eyes. It's like, oh my god.
It's so much better. Yeah, literally, I agree, man. I agree. I remember playing on, when I first came into Decentraland, I was playing on a very, very old computer that I probably had for like 5 years before entering DCL. And I was on the browser and I was recording YouTube videos, trying to make some content in it. And I'm looking back at those videos now like, wow, how did I ever even post that? It's the graphics is so bad, like really, really bad. Like, but that's only because of the computer I was using and the fact we were in client. When browser came out, I was in browser. That's why the video was bad. But when client came out, everything changed. In reality, for me, like my Decentraland experience went to the next level for sure. There we go. I can actually.
It does.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah, it changes.
Everyone can hear us now.
How long have you been using the...
Oh. Awesome. Sorry, what were you saying, Judas?
Oh, I can hear...
Hello? I think we might have some connection issues going on.
No, I'm actually in the land. There we
Oh,
go. Got it.
I see.
Right, okay. I'm thinking, why am I hearing myself? And it's because I've jumped into the space again. And I haven't muted the tab.
Classic.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No problem. I do want to chat a bit about your wearables, but I can't get into the realm that everyone's in. It's keeping me in DG, so everyone can see you, but I can't see you. Do you want to chat a bit about the wearables that you're wearing and some that you've created in the past?
Oh, am I still there?
Possibly.
I'm just coming back. I think the wearables I was wearing. Where am I? Oh, I've just jumped back in again. I can't see anybody now.
Oh, we're together. Yeah, we're together. We're in DG together, but everyone else is in the other realm, I believe.
Right. Okay. Well, let me change my outfit to what I was wearing earlier.
Awesome.
The pants I'm wearing, I bought them from this festival actually, from Chempeng.
Very nice.
I bought the whole set. I bought the pants, and I bought the top, and I bought the head mask because it's really cool. And I bought the other sets as well. I just had to have it.
It looks awesome, man. So who created the by Chempeng? Actually created by Chempeng. Yeah. Awesome.
Chempeng, check it out. They're only sold in Harrods in the UK.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
the stock is Harrods. So I was like, when I saw that, I was like, 10 quid? Yeah, might as well. Might as well pick it up. It's not a bad punt. It's not a bad gamble.
It's not at all. It's a very dope wearable.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
They're now my pants of choice.
They're very sick. I think it suits your outfit very much as well, Jude. It's the mask, which I love to see that you're wearing an improved version of the mask, the floral mask, compared to the OG.
Mask. Yeah, this is the floral mask. Let me put the.
Do you still have the full OG outfit that you used to wear inside the Central Land? I see it, the steampunk jacket. And which mask was it? Let's see if we can find it in his backpack. We got of you all. Do we still have you, Judas? Maybe the audio is cut out again. We are having some connection issues. Yeah, Judas has left the meeting. He might have crashed here. But it's all good. We can get the music back on for the time being. We can see the zombie mask, and I can see Judas's original outfit on stream. This is what Judas used to rock inside the Central Land forever, literally. And it was so dope. I believe it's Leah 1's. I'm not too sure though, but yeah, very sick outfit. I'm just gonna let Judas know that he's disconnected. I think he's disconnected. I am Judas. We do have UMAC up next, which will be awesome to have UMAC on the runway. So let's get the music on for the time being until we can figure out these issues. Bear with me, guys.
I sure am high flying deep inside your love. I'm so addicted, I just can't get enough.
on, but maybe one day as an update. We'll see
I see.
how
I
that
see.
works. But
It looks super awesome, man. It looks super sick. I've just realised that we had some issues with the audio there. After the refresh, everything went to crap. And I don't think anyone was able to hear us, man.
no
Oh,
worries,
my
that's
God.
okay. I
My
had a
God.
good time, and I'm sure they made stories up in their head about what we were up to. So I'm sure they.
Oh. Well, I think they got the first 15 minutes of the interview, and then after the refresh, the reconnect, and everything, it all went to crap from there. But at least we got 15 minutes with you, Judas, and I appreciate you bearing with me on the remaining 15 minutes. So
No worries. I have fun. 15 minutes is good. That's a long time for some people, you know.
it is for sure. It is. You, Mac, I appreciate you letting me know in the DMs. I thought that the audio was on, but after the stream disconnected, everything messed up. So yeah, sorry about that, everyone on the build. Thank you for bearing with us if you're still here. I was saying that I can't get into the Helmer realm. I'm stuck in DG after refreshing DCL. But yeah, appreciate you coming on, Judas. Sorry that we have to pass it over now, but yeah, thank you for bearing with us.
Cool, dude. Thanks a lot, everybody.
You're a legend, man. Thank you
It's
very
been a great
much.
week. Thank
It
you.
has for
Ciao.
sure. It has. The build is insane as we've said, and we can't wait to host more events here, man. It's going to be awesome.
Looking forward to it. Take it easy.
Awesome. All right, peace out, Judas. Okay, yeah, sorry about everything that just happened, guys. I really do apologise about the audio disconnecting and everything. The stream disconnected, and yeah, we had a lot of technical issues after that. But we're back, and obviously you can never rely on UK Wi-Fi. So yeah, that was not ideal. But yeah, thank you for bearing with us, everyone. If you are in the Helmer realm and you want to be chatting with anyone who's up on stage in DG, just switch over. I'll do a quick showcase of how you can switch realms right now. Hop into this top corner, click on the Helmer realm and click warp in. It's not working for me, but hopefully it'll work for other people. I can't get into that realm. Maybe it's at the max amount or something. I'm sure I've seen more people in this realm though, so I'm not sure why I can't teleport in there. But our next guest is UMAC, and I do appreciate UMAC for letting me know about the audio issues. So UMAC, feel free to take the stage whenever you're ready. And again, thank you, Judas, for the interview that we had. The first 15 minutes was amazing, and the call that me and you had for the rest of 15 minutes was also a lot of fun. But sadly, I don't think everyone got to hear it. But yeah, you know, something always happens. We can't have 4 days of smooth events. You know, something's always got to mess up. It's just common sense. But UMAC, feel free to take the stage whenever you're ready. You're wearing an awesome outfit right now. We'll get the music going for about another 5 minutes, and then you're in the Google chat. Oh, that's awesome. I have heard that UMAC has a bit of a sore throat or a bad voice, so appreciate UMAC joining us. Let's get into the Google Meets, and I'll let her in. Boom. Meets. Here, UMAC.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we have you loud and clear.
Hey, sorry for my voice. I've been sick this whole week, which sucks because I haven't been able to even get into the whole Metaverse Fashion Week. It
Oh.
sucks.
That does suck. I'm sorry to hear it. Thank you for joining us on the call, though. We really appreciate you bearing through it and coming on for the interview.
Yeah, no problem. How's it been so far?
Oh,
The whole-
it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun for sure. The first 3 days were jam packed, and I feel like every time I've looked at how many people is actually inside the Centraland each day, there might have been a drop in players each day in a way, like earlier in the event schedule. You know, because we're trying to fill a bit of a gap here. A lot of the events are going on later in the evening, right? I believe,
Yeah, I know we have at Angzar we have category 5 DJing. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome.
I'm just so angry. Like of all weeks, this is the week I get absolutely bedridden.
I'm sorry
And
to hear it.
yeah, but I always appreciate you having me on here. This is at least I can do this. I'm kind of feeling a little bit better today,
Awesome.
and it's like let's just get out. I'm still sweaty and stuff, but
Sorry about that, UMAC. It sucks to hear it. I hope you get well soon, though.
Is this a new build?
It is. Judas, who we
Oh.
just had on for an interview, has been making this build over the past 3 to 4 months. So there's been a lot of effort put into actually making the build, and it looks insane, right?
Yeah, it does. It's so cool. There's like so many things to go around and take a look at.
For sure. Do you mind bearing with me for 2 minutes, just while I get this music back playing and I just figure out
No,
one quick issue?
yeah.
Awesome. Let's see some awesome emotes, because you got to have a sick wearable on right now, and I know you have a massive collection of awesome emotes. Let's get the music playing, and we'll be back in just 2 minutes.
Okay,
Awesome. Sorry about that, Mac.
no worries.
Well, it ain't nobody but me, Lord, down. Trust his name. Well, it ain't nobody but me, Lord, down. Trust his name. Well, it ain't nobody but me, Lord, down. Trust his name.
Hello, sorry about that, Mac. Are you still there?
Hey, I'm still here. I'm
Hey.
still here. Right?
Sorry about that. Thank you for bearing with us. I know you're not well as well. I apologise for that.
No, no worries. No
Awesome.
worries. I'm
Well,
glad to be here.
Well, let's chat a bit about the wearables that you have on right now. I know that the fishnet leggings are like iconic, and they were a collab between Hiroto Kai and yourself, right?
Yeah, Hirota Kai, and I was like at the time. This was, I think, July of 2021, and there was just no cute. I don't want to say not any cute wearables, but there was hardly any like sexy wearables for us. And I was like, let's. He reached out, and I said, yeah, let's do. I had envisioned like a Playboy bunny type of outfit,
Nice.
and it had ears and everything, but I didn't want to. We weren't sure of whether that would be copywriting,
Yeah.
in the end. But so this is what we came up with,
It's very
and
sick.
I love it. It's I wanted it to be a little more sparkly and stuff, but things were limited back then.
Yeah.
So the things you see now is like, whoa. I wanted like glowing and stuff, but it was we could only work with what we had.
For sure. But we could maybe say a glowing version in the future.
Yeah, maybe, right? Because can't we like redo it, and then can't you redo a wearable and then put it back in?
I think it's
you can.
possible. I do think it's possible, yeah. I'm not sure what the limitations
so.
are and what you can change from like your original publication, but I've heard people doing it. Fixing issues with other wearables that they've published in the past, and they just had to republish it, I believe, or push, or just make a change and then click publish in the DCL builder, and then it gets sent back to the forum to approve. I think that's how it's worked, but I might not be correct.
Yeah, and I don't know either. Like what if you bought a wearable and then somebody changed it, and you're like, hey, I liked how that looked. Why did you change it?
That's a good
know?
point. That's a very good point for sure. I didn't think about that. That's true.
But obviously, unless it's for the better.
Yeah.
But that would be cool to kind of come back to this one, because there's some things I would change. But
I don't
but
see.
maybe I just leave it alone.
I don't see why. I mean, it is, in my opinion, iconic. I see so many people wearing it inside the
thank
centre
you.
land. I've seen it being like a very popular wearable inside DCL for. I mean, since it came out in reality, as you said, it was one of the first like sexy wearables inside the centre land for sure. So it's it really stands out to me every time I see it. I just think UMAC right away, like
Thank you.
instantly. But
Yeah.
it goes really well with like the Doki Hales that you have on, and the Allcoin radio,
Yes.
Walkman, and the party hat looks sick as well. I remember when the party hats came out. That's a bit of an OG wearable as well, right?
I I got that party hat from that event that you had. Remember
Oh yeah,
when the first one where
For sure.
we had to walk around and like get the seed phrase?
yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. I see it every time, but obviously UMAC helped me massively getting into Decentraland and hosting events inside DCL. We did like a scavenger seed phrase hunt around loads of different DCL parcels, and UMAC was like helping me a lot through that, and obviously this is where the red party hat came from for you. So it's awesome to see that you're still wearing it inside DCL. You must collect a lot of wearables in that case, right? You don't sell a lot?
I have a lot of wearables. It's hard. It makes my backpack hard to load up. Jumped in today. I haven't been in all week, but and I was like, oh no, what if I can't? That even made me more sweaty because I was like, oh no, what if I can't like put on my wearable? Because I was wearing something weird before, and as I do. But the party hat, I think he has a couple different colors,
Yeah.
and I just noticed he has a RGB, is it RGB, where you can change the colors, and I was like, oh my god, I need that.
Wow.
But it's because how awesome would that be to have
Yeah, for sure.
that to be able to wear with everything? Because I have the purple one and I think the blue one.
But I think when party hats came out, there was when the first original ones dropped, I don't think RGB was even a thing, right? So maybe the creator of the party hats has went back and updated them to add RGB, or did they release a brand new party hat that was RGB?
It's a brand new one, I think.
Oh wow. Wow, that's awesome. I need to pick it up.
Yeah.
I need to find it on the marketplace for sure because they were massive when they first came out in DCL for sure. I remember everyone going crazy for, I think it was the Mythic one. It was like
yeah,
crystal.
I think it was gold or crystal. Yeah, crystal.
Yeah, it was
He's
awesome.
he's Party Pete DCL on Twitter
Party
because
Pete
I was
DCL.
just going through and I was like, because I took a picture once of what I was wearing and I was like, I like to give credit to the creators, and then I was like, oh, that's him, and I don't know if that's his red party hat in his profile, if that's like a CryptoPunk. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
I
just.
see.
But yeah, back in October, he's like drop alert.
Wow. I missed it.
100 of the. I don't think they're out though. I think I don't know what's going on with that. I don't want to like say, but
Okay, yeah.
I asked him, hey, are these gonna go down in price? So I don't know what he's doing with it. Hey, Roostan.
What's good, Roostan? Good to see you at the build. He's always looking awesome, Roostan. It's a crazy outfit that he has on right now.
Always.
Always looking sick. That jacket is insane. I haven't seen it before. The Mark Keen
Yeah.
Heart Affair Blazer. Very dope. It's very sick. So UMAC, is this the only wearable that you've released? The leggings? Or have you released more?
I did release the Walkman.
Oh yeah.
But this was like a group effort, like Altcoin Radio and Mitchie Todd created the idea of the Walkmans. And so there's many different Walkmans out there. You know, like the Altcoin, obviously. Dr. Drip has one, I believe. And then there's one for Impact. And then they're like, you should do one too. And so Mitchie and I kind of came together on like what kind of design, because I wanted it to tie into the fishnets of my wearable.
For sure.
And then but Krypton actually did mine. So he took the file, or whatever you call it, what Mitchie already created, and then he added on my textures and stuff. So it was like a 4-person
Very nice.
collab.
That's dope. The big collabs always come out with like some of the best wearables, right? Because the Walkman looks very sick as well. I don't even know if I've seen this Walkman before this event. I must have though inside the Decentraland surely. But it's so sick. I didn't realize there was that many variations of it.
Yeah. Oh, and Krypton also has his Mummy Walkman too.
Really? Wow, wow. I missed that. I didn't see the Mummy Walkman, but that would be dope to check out for sure. But UMAC, I don't want to keep you for too long because I know you're not too well. I hope you get well soon, and I thank you very much for coming on and joining us.
Thank you for having me up here. I always love to be part of your events.
It's always a pleasure to have
And
you.
hopefully I'll be in I know it's the last day, so hopefully I'll be able to walk around, check it out. Thank
sure.
you so much.
Thank you for coming on, you Mark. It's always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Well, we're going to get the music back on for around 10 more minutes, and I believe that Sinful Mixtape is going to be coming up next on the stage for our final community creator of Metaverse Fashion Week. It's been a blast so far, and I do appreciate everyone kind of bearing through the connection issues we had earlier. So hopefully if Sinful is in the build in one of the realms, and if you can hear me, Sinful, come through to DG if you can get in, or I'll try and hop into whatever realm you're in. I'll hit you up in the DMs now. We'll get the music on, and then we'll get Sinful up. What's good, Fractillians? Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Looking dope. That outfit's sick. I can see the access shades. I can see the Metaverse Fashion Week pants and shoes as well. I'm not familiar with the jacket. The Traveling Alchemist of Orient. Wow, very, very dope. That's a sick wearable. Yeah, so awesome outfit, Fractillians. But let's get the music back on, and let's move on to Sinful in around 5 to 10 minutes time. Good to see everyone in the build, by the way. I'm seeing Major Lol in a dripped out Meta Party outfit right here, looking dope. So yeah, let's get the music back on, guys.
Oh, that was quick.
It was. What's good, Sinful? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and so sorry about the delay.
Oh, not a problem at all. It's a pleasure to have you here. I mean, we haven't connected too much inside the Centraland, but you've been very grateful today to be, well, over the past 4 days, to be able to provide the streaming service for us. So I just want to give a big thanks to you for that, man. It's been a massive help, and it's definitely improved the events hugely as well.
Well, I just try to do everything I can for anyone in the Decentraland community. I know that, got to give a big shout out to Meta Party. They've been here since before even me. Like, I came in having Meta Party already, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So it's an honor for me to be able to help.
Well, mate, it's amazing for someone like myself to be able to see yourself come into the space, establish yourself so much within the community, and then start doing so much for everyone inside the Centraland. It's awesome, man. When did you actually first enter DCL?
I came in, I believe it was October 23rd. It was for the Deadmau concert in the Metaverse Music Festival 2021.
Wow, you've been here for a while now, then, man.
Oh, now it feels like I've been here for ages.
For sure. What made you first enter the Centraland?
Well, to tell you the truth, okay, I was hanging out with a friend, and he like just like he was the friend that kind of like introduced me to NFTs,
Yeah.
and kind of like he's like, "Hey, bro, have you heard about Decentraland?" Like, I'm like, "No, I haven't," and he's like, "Well, right now I'm at a music festival in the metaverse," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" He started telling me, he's like, "Yo, this is like, all can be all tied to your NFTs, and this is a virtual world built on the blockchain." I'm like, holy shit. So sorry for the curse.
No,
I'm
no
not
worries,
sure
no
about
worries.
so I instantly I ran home and I looked up the schedule, and it was just so perfect. The very next day deadmau was playing, so
Wow.
performing, so I had to jump in. I don't know if you've seen like pictures of me around. I'm always wearing that blue deadmau
For
helmet.
sure. For sure, I always say it, man. Of course, of course. I actually thought that was your wearable until now. I was convinced that you actually made that wearable. Wow.
Oh, no, no, no. I am the Mew. I've been the Mew. But like, it's like I rep it like I kind of do
For sure, for
in a
sure.
way.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
that was like my first wearable ever on Decentraland. And at the time I was like 250 mana.
Wow.
I had just taken a very bad hit, like margin trading at the moment. And I'm like, fuck, that's a little too much, but dead mouse, so I did it.
That's awesome. Was that 2021? So was that layer 2 or layer 1?
It's layer 2, or
Layer
at
2.
least my wearable is layer 2. It may have been like slightly before,
Wow.
because like we're talking about October, late
Yeah,
October.
it's crazy to think that layer twos have been available for that long now. I remember when it was only layer ones and layer twos were just being talked about. It's crazy to see like the progression from layer twos, like we were talking about with UMAC. The stuff that people can create nowadays. Just look at like the things that people are wearing in the audience. It's insane. But I do want to get onto your specific wearables that you've created. Obviously, you are the Mew, as you said. So there's a lot of wearables with the Mew theme, right?
Yeah. Well, at this point, it's only the Mew Bubble, and then I have the Mew Aura.
I see.
At the current moment, the Mew Aura is the only Mew product in the market, because the Mew Bubble has sold out.
Damn, damn. Let's check how many's left of the Mute Aura. We'll pull it up on the screen so everyone can see it. Hopefully, someone picks it up so we can get it sold out. That'll be awesome. Is there only 15 left?
There's only 15 left.
Wow.
I did see that the Enku picked one up this morning. I want to give a big shout out to them, and of course, a shout out to everyone that has invested. Um, so like, I would like to kind of like say, like, keep an eye out for these two wearables. In the future I do plan to reward the holders of both products, but
Damn.
meaning they have to both hold an aura and a bubble.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
interested. I'm very interested. And I know
so,
that you do a hell of a lot of streaming inside the Central Land, right? Like every time I'm sitting at home, obviously we're in different time zones. So when I'm about to go to bed, I always get a notification saying Mew Mew, that's sinful streaming. And it's like it's all the time. You're always going live, man. How often do you actually like stream inside the Central Land?
well, I have to say that I wish I could. These days, I want to start being able to do it even more. Back, I would say like a few months back, I was probably streaming almost every day.
Wow.
Even if it were like just a couple hours, but just trying to get in there. And of course, I do have like I do host 3 shows a week,
Wow.
so that that lets me uh put in some more hours and stuff
For
like
sure.
that.
For sure. You're involved in the CBD, right? The community building.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I am one of the co-founders of the community building Decentraland. I guess at this point, people have been calling it a group. I just can consider it like just a place to hang out, really.
For sure. No, I enjoy the tours you guys do a lot. It's a lot of fun, and I appreciate you guys. You came through the Meta Party not too long ago, maybe like a month ago, and I think it's just such an awesome concept to actually like tour around Decentraland and, you know, bring people to different parcels, because there's a lot of people that jump into DCL and they'll stay in maybe one game that they find and they really like, and maybe they'll dive into like another, or they'll just go to DG, you know. So it's it's an awesome idea that you guys have going on, and it's very successful in my opinion.
That is you are referring to the ABC tours, and that is a
Okay.
oh no, well, it is kind of like still you know, in a way connected, because we're all like one big community and
I
we
see.
want to help each other out.
Yeah.
So like the ABC tours, I believe it's a product of Billy T Coin, my friend. Big shout out to you, Billy. And so his co-hosts are CK Bubbles and Oddjob, which are very, very involved individuals within CBD. So you know, I feel like it you know, it kind of ties in together into like the whole grand scheme of things that we have going on.
For sure, I perceived it as like one big group effort of everyone coming together to just better Decentraland and the community in reality, you know. And obviously you're very involved in them, so it's amazing stuff that you're doing, man. It really is. And the actual, you know, I want to touch on the streaming a bit more, because how long do you normally go live for on average? You said a couple of hours.
Well, like at least whenever I was like doing it every day, I would try at least a couple hours.
Yeah.
But like it seems like these days, if I do go live, let's say like my Mondays, I'm probably streaming for about 2 to 3 hours, depending on my shows. For Wednesdays, I'm streaming more like 5-hour averages, because like I do like to, after the community building Decentraland Twitter Spaces on Wednesday, I like to just go to Genesis Plaza and, you know, just loiter. I call it loiter, and try to harass new users into becoming my new friend. Like, you there, you have a vanilla avatar, you need some wearables.
Well, I mean, even just them couple of hours of streaming, I know from like first-hand experience that it's still quite a lot of effort, man. Just for me to even do a 1 hour stream, to make it like entertaining, it requires so much effort. So what you've been doing is awesome, and I highly recommend everyone checking out your streams that you do. But you said you're involved in 3 different weekly projects inside Decentraland, right? So I'm guessing it is CBD, ABC, and then I know you do a event with baby dolls as well, right?
Okay. So on Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern,
Yeah.
7 p.m. Pacific, I host Beyond the NFT at the Dollhouse.
Awesome.
That is like my weekly talk show where I like to bring on community members within Decentraland, as well as like even like big names coming into the space, trying to get some attention on like whatever like their installation might be or whatever it may be.
Awesome.
You know, just this last week I had a Fashion Week special where we had Yasha, CEO of LimeWire. Sorry, Yasha, CEO of Gaian, and he's head of Metaverse at LimeWire.
Wow.
With Mandy, that is the Gaian head of Metaverse, and Astrid with Meta Fashion House, as well as Spotty Wi-Fi was there.
Wow.
Yeah, so like, yeah, we just all had a chat about like the upcoming event and like what we were excited for and all that. So, you know, the format's ever changing.
For sure. It's awesome to see what you're doing, man. It really is. To be reaching out to those people is amazing. I know I might be probing a bit too much here, but how do you get in contact with someone like that to come onto the Beyond the NFT? Is it just like through Twitter?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's a little nerve-wracking and
Yeah.
stuff, because I'm like over here, like, you know, I'm just sinful, and I'm like, okay, well, I want this person on my show. Like with Spotty Wi-Fi, it was just one of those things where I was on stream. I was streaming this, and I was helping with the installation or I was streaming the Doritos installation.
Nice.
And I saw Spotty Wi-Fi was like stuck in a different server. And so, Billy T Coin had mentioned to me, so I jumped over there, tried to like, you know, try to chat with him a little bit. Didn't work. Maybe he was having some trouble. And then so on stream, I kind of like went on Twitter and I tweeted at him, Like or I like just said hello, hey Spotty, I'm Sinful. I'm a talk show host on Decentraland and a streamer. I host Beyond the NFT. It's a Monday night show. I would love to have you on. Please DM me. And before I knew it,
Wow.
I was being DM'd by Spotty Wi-Fi, which was
Wow.
kind of like a moment for me too.
That is awesome, man. That is so sick. It really is, and it shows like the power of Twitter as well, right? It really
Yep.
does, for sure. But I mean, yeah, you're doing amazing stuff, like we said, mate. It's awesome to see. And what would you recommend people inside the community? Like, what would you recommend for them to do to help build Decentraland? There's obviously like some simple things people can be doing to bring more people into the community or to improve the user experience.
To tell you the truth, it's the way I see it, it's a matter of just being there. Like one of my favorite things to do is I love to hang out at Genesis Plaza because I know that's where like new users will come in.
Yeah.
And it might be me just sitting at Genesis Plaza for like 8 hours and not talking to anyone, but it doesn't matter to me because the next day is a new day, and if I could at least talk to one new user, that's like that's mission accomplished.
Wow, man,
for me.
That's awesome, man. It's the commitment is there for real, right? It really is,
Yeah.
for sure, man. I mean, keep smashing it, mate. You're doing amazing stuff, as we keep seeing. The CBD and the ABC project, have they got any stuff coming up in the near future?
Okay. So with the CBD, the community building, the Decentraland Twitter space, and the Discord group, everyone, if you haven't joined the Discord, please message me on Twitter at SinfulMeatStick, and I'll get you an invite to that Discord. Excuse me. Well, for that, we're planning a 1-year party on May 25th. That will
Wow.
be the 1 year anniversary since Kanessa and I hosted our first CBD Twitter space, and that which kind of spawned into a server literally that night. As soon as we finished the Twitter space, we started a Discord group, and it got too big, and we're like, shit, we need more. So we moved over to a server, and it just started flooding with people. It was just one of those surreal moments. But yes, we will be celebrating the 1 year for that. May 25th, and then I'm not directly involved with ABC, but my third show that I host is Music Matrix, and with Shelly Van, that is my co-host, or we are each other's co-hosts, and we host it at the True Band Room, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Sunday, and we just bring on pretty much musicians from within Web3 and Web2, on for an interview and have them introduce them to our Decentraland friends, because musicians, they want to meet new people, so we give them that opportunity, and even like a stage to possibly perform on. If they wanted to, they could take over the True Band Room stage for the next hour to perform whatever they like.
That's sick. That is super dope. I think that's an awesome concept as well, because I've tried to onboard some DJs myself from like real life into Decentraland to perform at some events, and they're always quite skeptical about it. You've always kind of got to walk them through Decentraland first, and then they're a lot more open to actually performing here, because they're always a bit they always hesitate at like the reaction they might get from the crowd, because you can't see facial reactions. That's what they perceive, right? You can't see facial reactions, or you can't get like a realistic human encounter of performing. But once they actually do come and perform here, I think it changes their perspective a lot. And to actually talk with the DJ and onboard them and introduce them to the community before they perform is such a cool process to do. It really is. I'm going to consider doing something similar to that in the future, or just anyone I want to onboard, maybe send them over to you to potentially get on for one of the events would be awesome. So thank you very much for joining us, Sinful, and as I said, I really appreciate you providing the streaming service for today. You're doing amazing stuff in the community, and have you got anything to mention before we put the music back on for the last 10 minutes?
Well, just want to thank you for having me here. Felt very comfortable. Very nice fashion show that you've put on for the last 4 days. I've had a blast here. Thank you so much for putting in the time and effort, to do this. And thank you for highlighting so many community creators this year, because it's all about like the community. Without the community, without people, like this is all just like an empty virtual world. So it's like it's about everyone that is standing here in this room, emoting or sitting, whatever it may be. I just want to say I love you all, and let's keep creating, let's keep innovating, growing, and let's be kind to each other.
For sure,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you so much for the kind words as well. It's been a blast to host these events, and I appreciate everyone who's been up on the stage showcasing the wearables, everyone who made the event possible. Obviously Sinful for providing the stream key, Judas for creating the build, the Meta Party team for making sure everything runs smoothly, and everyone who's helped promote this on Twitter, all the events as well. It's been so much fun hosting the events, and I'm already excited for next year's festival. So peace out, Sinful. Really appreciate you coming on, man. And we are going to put the music back on now for the remaining 10 minutes, and then we are going to end up the event. Metaverse Fashion Week, the Meta Party side of it is over. It's been amazing, guys. Make sure you're completing the event challenges. They are listed in the DCL events page, and they are also listed in the Meta Party Discord channel. So yeah, make sure you complete those challenges. So you're not in the Meta Party Discord already, please feel free to join. It's completely free to join the Discord, and we do host around 12 to 15 events within Decentraland every single month. Our 400th event is coming up in around 2 to 3 days time, where we are closing in. This is our 399 event inside Decentraland. We couldn't make it. We tried to host as many events as possible this month, so this event today would be the 400th event, but we just couldn't squeeze that extra one in. We just didn't have the time. So unfortunately, our next event is going to be the 400th Meta Party event inside DCL, and I'm hoping that we see everybody there. We're going to have some wearables available, some crypto available to win as well, and it'll be a ton of fun. So yeah, appreciate everyone for coming through. Let's get the music back on.
See the world, you wanna shop around, cause men will come and go, that you already know. Why listen though, because I told you so. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like this. Just like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like this. Just like this. It is what it is. And now you call me up, no need to call me twice. Just cause our window shot, don't mean I'm looking to buy. He says he's dynamite, but it was just alright. He left happily, it's all the same to me. You wanna take your time, don't rush to settle down. You wanna see the world, you wanna shop around, cause men will come and go, that you already know. Why listen though, because I told you so. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like this. Just like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like this. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. When I pull, I feel good. When I push, 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 push. When I push, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push, 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 push. When I push, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push, 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 push.